It's Caesar, and I have Allie here with me. How's it going?
It's going good. It's hot in here. I always forget.
I'm sorry. She comes in with like the triple layered up.
I know,
with, like,
I really
North
do.
Face. We're gonna do a special Oscars recap as a bonus show because we just watched the Oscars. We're probably the only ones in this room that did.
Woo!
We're gonna talk about some of the best, some of the winners here. First and foremost, I just saw this movie, Best Adapted Screenplay. The winner was Taika Waititi for Jojo Rabbit. Did you see that movie?
I actually didn't, but I wanted to. But my theater didn't play it, so.
Oh, yeah, that was one of those ones you had to look for. So it just came out on VOD. Essentially, it's about a little Nazi. It's a very heartwarming tale about a little Nazi. And it was one of the funniest, heartwarming movies I've ever seen in my entire life. It has a really cool soundtrack. I'll tell you what, go ahead.
That sounds like a future rapper.
Wait, Little Nazi?
Little Nazi.
Did you say it's a heartwarming tale about a Nazi?
A
You
little
have to
Nazi.
watch it.
It's like South Park. Like, you know, in South Park, they like have like the devil as like a sympathetic character. So basically the movie is a kid who's like a Nazi who wants to be like a Nazi soldier, and his imaginary friend is Hitler. So Hitler's like his like just like his like imaginary friend that's like, you should do this, buddy. Like, and so it just and so the first scene, the intro to the movie is the song "I Want to Hold Your Hand" by the Beatles, but instead of them showing videos of the Beatles, it's like videos of how much people love Hitler. So it's like, and the song is in German, so it kind of starts off in that weird tone where the kid's like all excited. He's like, "I love Hitler so much," and it's like you're watching Cartman in real life, like be a Hitler, and then his friends like it's like kids are like 10 years old and they're like soldiers and shit, but it's funny at the same time. It's such a perfect balance. Like even like because Hitler is his imaginary friend, it's like a cartoonish kind of Hitler. Like he'll like, I don't know. It's really hard to explain.
Is this animated?
No, this is a live action movie.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And the director Taika
plays
Waititi.
Hitler, right?
Yeah, he plays Hitler. He's the guy that directs the movie. Remember Thor Ragnarok? The guy that's like the rock dude. It's like, hey buddy,
Oh, yeah.
He's the director and the voice of he's Hitler. He basically is Hitler. So he's hilarious. So yeah, that one definitely deserved Best Adapted Screenplay. Best Original Screenplay. One winner of many, right? It went to Bong Joon-ho for Parasite. Mm-hmm. We'll talk about Parasite in a little bit.
Later.
That also won Best Foreign Film, which was pretty much the easiest prediction ever that was going to win. Everybody thought that was going to win Best Foreign Film. Animated feature. So Toy Story 4, I did not think that really deserved an Oscar. I got to be honest. But I mean, I didn't watch the other ones. Klaus, Missing Link, How to Train Your Dragon. That certainly didn't. That's fucking How to Train Your Dragon 5. Nah.
I heard that those are really good though, like those movies.
I was gonna, I don't know.
Yeah, those movies are pretty
Yeah,
good.
I heard they're really good. So.
I watched like a few of them with my younger sibling.
Yeah.
Younger siblings.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if you're into that kind of thing, I don't know.
Dragons are cool.
Dragons.
Dragons are cool, bro. I don't know.
Best original music score, The Joker. I know you were excited about that, right?
Well deserved, honestly.
Ooh.
It was like
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I didn't think it was bad.
The score was like really good.
Just trying to be controversial.
And you know, the composer did it before anything.
What?
So she just did it, and then who's the actor? Oh my god, I'm like
Joaquin.
Yeah, he improvised with the music.
What?
And like people don't do that.
The
so.
dancing?
Yeah, it was like the music was pre-composed. Yeah.
That's cool. All right, that deserves it.
Thank you.
Best director, Bong Joon-ho for Parasite, beating out Quentin Tarantino for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
yeah.
Todd Phillips for The Joker, Martin Scorsese, The Irishman, Sam Mendes for 1917. All those movies brilliantly directed, but Bong Joon-ho took home the award. So the thing about the Oscars in that sense, he went up there, right, and started thanking everybody in the category. And it was cool because he quoted Martin Scorsese. But then everybody gave Martin a fucking standing ovation. And it's like, no, this guy won right now. Yeah, like, I love Martin, but it's like, that's not his moment.
Yeah.
You know?
I saw that too.
He won Best Foreign Film, and he said that's all he thought he was going to win. And then he won Best Director, and then he was like, "Thank you, I'm ready to drink." That's what he said, right? He's like, "I'm ready to get fucked up." And he basically in his speech he thanked everybody else in the category. He said he always inspired by Martin Scorsese, and then Quentin Tarantino always like was a supporter of his movies and would play him in his LA theater. And that he said he wished he could take a Texas chainsaw and split the award in 5 and give it to each.
Aww.
So that was like that. This is cool, man.
Yeah, he's so sweet.
Best Supporting Actress, Laura Dern in Marriage Story. This movie got a lot of hate, but I thought she was good in that movie. Did you watch that movie? No,
I did watch
Laura
it.
Dern.
I did watch it.
You see that movie?
No.
Oh, she's a divorce lawyer.
She was a lawyer.
That movie. If you're in the fields, don't watch it because you're gonna be further in the fields.
Yeah.
That movie's depressing, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
No thanks.
Scarlett Johansson lost in Jojo Rabbit. I thought she did a good job. People hate Scarlett Johansson because of the shit she says sometimes, but definitely a great actress. I'll tell you that. She can back up her shit.
Black Widow's coming out.
Black Widow's coming out. Oh,
Yeah,
see,
that's true.
I don't really care about that.
Me neither. But I feel like it's gonna tie a lot of things together. So it's like a watch. Like you have to watch it if you're into that universe.
Yeah, I think her and then the girl from Midsummer.
Yeah, Florence.
Florence Pugh.
How do you say her last name?
I don't know. Pugh. She was nominated too. She's a good actress.
Was she really?
Yeah, she was nominated for Little Women. Did you watch Little Women?
I didn't watch Little.
I wanted to watch that. My roommate made fun of me. She said, "You want to watch this?" I was like, "I'm multi-dimensional, okay? I'm not just an uncut gems guy." I bought the magazine you have, by the way.
Oh, did you get the tattoo?
I got the
too?
poster. I got everything. I have a poster of Adam
Lit.
Sandler now.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that was gonna happen?
No.
Poster of Adam
Posting
Sandler.
I liked his speech in the
Independent Spirit Award.
Independent Spirit Award. Yeah.
I'll give you a recap of that speech. He was saying that when he was in high school, he was like, the Oscars, when I got snubbed, it reminded me of when I lost the superlative of best looking in high school.
Best looking.
And then he goes, but my classmates decided to still dub me with best personality. And he goes, looking at all you guys, I can see that the Independent Spirit Awards are the best personality awards of film.
Oh my god.
And then he goes, let those feathered haired douchebags have their award. Like, this is the best personalities. You're going to shine forever.
That was cool.
He was funny, man. He got the award for Best Actor, which I think he should have been at least nominated, but we'll get to that. Best Actress, Renee Zellweger and Judy. The funny thing about this one is Joaquin Phoenix, he won an award, and then he did a really deep speech. She was trying to follow that up, and she could not. She was like mumbling over shit. She was like, for all the genders, I mean generations, and it was very confusing. And she beat the only person of color nominated in the category, Cynthia Erivo for Harriet, and she beat Scarlett Johansson. She got nominated twice. Scarlett Johansson for supporting and main.
And lost both.
And lost both.
2 L's.
Brad Pitt won for Best Supporting Actor in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I think well deserved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a badass in that movie.
That movie is so great, man.
He beat
so
Joe
good.
Pesci and Al Pacino in The Irishman, and Tom Hanks as Mr. Rogers, and Anthony Hopkins in The Two Popes. But who cares about that one? That looks.
I didn't watch that one.
Oh,
That movie
I-
looks so
I-
stuck up.
I had 2 hours into, or like fucking like halfway through that movie, and then I was like, dude, I can't.
The New Pope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the
The
two
Two
popes.
Popes.
The two
Yeah.
popes. They were like, that shit was just weird.
talking.
So many like weird vibes. So I was like, oh no.
No, you touched the kid. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
For real. I just kept thinking to myself, well, you guys condone those actions. Like, oh.
Best Actor, beating out Leonardo DiCaprio, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Antonio Banderas in Plain and Glory. Marriage Story, Adam Driver, and Jonathan Prince in The Two Popes. Joaquin Phoenix took it for the Joker, the most obvious thing ever. He made a speech about how we shouldn't eat meat and how we're all shitty people and we need to be better. And instead of canceling people,
But he had a
out-
plastic water bottle, so fuck him.
can't win.
See the tweet? We got him. That was
He said that. What did he say about we're self-centered? What else? Leading with love.
But he was on a yacht.
Yeah.
Out
said
in
a
the
lot.
after party. He was at the fucking huge ass yacht in the after party. With
But he
all
was
this-
eating a veggie burger.
He was vaping. He got a fucking gold vape. Like
What?
Yeah, like they had like crazy fucking shit in their gift bags.
At a certain point, though, if you're at a certain level, you can't avoid certain shit.
But he
could
does
definitely avoid
everything.
all that.
Joaquin Phoenix is
He's
like
been trashing everybody in the media lately.
yeah.
sketch.
He was cool though.
mean,
Joaquin
cool dude,
Phoenix. He
whatever.
was good in the movie.
Good job in the movie.
Still douchebag, but he's a weird. I like him. He's like one of my favorite actors because
He's really
the
good
shit
in
that he does is
in
crazy.
some good movies. The Gladiator, he was really good in that movie.
He was good in
back in
Her.
the day.
Yeah.
Her.
Yes, he was.
It's the one where he falls in love with Surrey.
It's on Netflix.
Scarlett Johansson is the voice of Surrey. It's really good, bro.
Watch it.
You'd be crying.
Make you think
No,
of stuff.
I don't want to.
It'll make you think of stuff.
Watch that, then Marriage Story, and then just fucking crawl into a little ball. And
I don't
shit.
want to cry.
And then in the Best Picture category, here's who was nominated: Marriage Story, Jojo Rabbit, Little Women, The Irishman, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Joker, Ford vs. Ferrari, 1917, and the winner becoming the first foreign film to win foreign language film to win Best Picture at the Oscars, Parasite. So it took home 4 awards that night: screenplay, foreign, director, and film.
That's crazy.
Great movie. I mean, there's so many things about this movie that we want to discuss. So spoilers if you haven't seen it.
Spoilers.
It's on sale right now. iTunes. You can rent it for $3. We put this up as a bonus so you could pause. So you could pause here, come back. If not, we're gonna talk about it now. So Parasite.
Yep.
Okay. So the first thing that I want to know is who was the parasite?
The poor family.
Were they though? Because at the end of it, it seemed like it was the other way around. Or even the poor family had people underneath them. So one of the complaints I saw online was that if it's called Parasite, the metaphor doesn't really follow through, because are you rooting for the parasite? Are you rooting for the poor family to
to take over or whatever?
Do you want them to take over? Because doesn't Parasite have negative connotations?
Yeah, that's true. Well, it was supposed to be called something else, actually.
What was it supposed to be called?
I don't know how to pronounce this.
Oh, okay. Try it. You went to Japan, right?
It's not I did with that thing.
Carlos, you have to try it.
Whatever that title is, it was supposed to mean like it's all the same or whatever or something like that.
Declacomani.
Right?
Declacomani?
Something like that. Oh. Yeah. And that, I guess, made more sense. And then he decided to switch it.
That movie was great. I don't know. But
it still makes sense, I feel, like Parasite.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess they realized they couldn't be parasites and they can't take shortcuts to rich. You have to just work hard.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah. Well, what I wanted to say was that, like, the poor people's... Oh, my God, that sounds so bad.
It was. But, it was poor versus rich.
So their house was actually built, like, on a set. And I think that's, like, really cool because it doesn't look like a set. Like, it looks really realistic.
They built an entire house.
Well, like the one when they live in the basement, like that was a set. Oh, okay. And the other house, the second story is not even there. Like that's just a blue screen.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool too.
That's tight. Yeah. So the way that they shot it was that you see a lot of the shots through their perspective looking out at the window, and like a bunch of shit they see in the window is like an extra frame shot, and it's like beautiful the way that they shot that. And then the shit floods, and it's like the way that it floods. Man, this movie, it's like every single detail was thought out, and it all comes back around at the end. I really like the shot of when the toilet is like overflowing. Yeah. And then her like house is flooded, and the girl just sits down on the fucking toilet that's like to close the lid and just starts smoking a cigarette. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah. There's really not much he could do. And then the director also talks about how when he was younger, he used to tutor for a rich family too. Oh. So that's how he kind of got like inspiration from it. And he said he felt like he was spying on the family and stuff like that.
Yeah, because the one of the themes of the movie is like, what you would call the help, I guess, not in a derogatory sense, but like how close do they get into your lives, and like what are they learning about you, and who are really these people that are helping you out? Like, what do they want from you? Man, what else you got? I don't want to ramble.
There's so many like themes in there, you know, like just like class struggles, and then what you said about like, because they have their own shit going on too, you know, and then I don't know, it's just crazy. Like, I came in and I actually watched it because my coworker told me to watch it, and he was just like, I'm not gonna tell you anything because I want you to go in with like an open mind, and he was like, don't watch a trailer, nothing. So I didn't know anything about it, and I sat there, I was like, oh, this is interesting, and then it hit that like halfway mark when the maid comes,
when it flips,
when the maid comes to like knock on the door. That's when I was like, literally my jaw was on the floor. Like from that point on, I was just like,
what the fuck's gonna happen?
What's going on? Yeah, like I didn't even know what to expect. Like
we're still teetering on spoiler free right now. So
I feel bad. Like, and the fact that it was like
the fucking violence too.
It wasn't even 2 levels, like basement, because then the maid's husband is like on another like level. Yeah.
Well, now I don't know. Gave it all away, but
that's just sorry if you didn't watch it by now. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
Yeah,
but you still should.
Really interesting. Will. That's the thing. So yeah, there's 3 levels. So the level they thought they were on wasn't even the level.
Wasn't even the worst.
The worst of it. So it was like, yeah, you might be poor, but you have somewhere to live. That's not a fucking cave, like kind of thing. You know. Man,
where does this all take place?
South Korea. So yeah, and I would say that Yeah, it's probably it deserved all the awards it got. The guy's a fucking genius.
Yeah, and it does have subtitles. Don't watch it dubbed, please don't.
There's no dub.
Oh, there isn't?
I was lazy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Really? You were gonna watch it dubbed?
Dude, no. Like I put subtitles on Netflix all the time. Like even if it's like English, Spanish, like I don't really. I still have like subtitles on there. But you guys should definitely watch it. Like it's really really good. Or check out some of his other stuff. He has Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer, which was supposed to be his sequel to Willy Wonka's the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
What?
Like that? There's a theory.
Snowpiercer is the one that
the train.
Yeah, and that movie got like blackballed by Hollywood, Hollywood elite.
But it's good.
Harvey Weinstein didn't want to release it a certain way, and he was like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna." There was like, so there's a story about how Harvey Weinstein wanted to delete a scene featuring a fisherman in that movie, and so Bong he goes to fucking Harvey Weinstein. He goes, "No, I want to keep that scene. It's very emotional to me. My dad was a fisherman." And then Harvey Weinstein's like, the most important thing to me is family. I'm gonna let you keep it. And then later he's like, that shit was a fucking lie. My dad was never a fisherman.
I love this guy. Oh my god.
And he's like, I knew Harvey was a douchebag. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But watch it.
Parasite. Highly recommended.
He also has that show, that movie, The Host on Netflix. That one's like coronavirus.
I heard there's gonna be a show too on HBO.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the same universe as Parasite or whatever.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So all right. Is that all you had?
And it's gonna. Are we still doing Cash or Ass?
Yeah. Oh, right now? Well, yeah, I guess.
Oh, it's like past. Well, cash.
Yeah, I mean, cash for we all say cash. Yes. All right, we're out. Thank you.